welcome to game one. We're gonna do a die roll.
And here we go. I got a, that's pretty bad.
I think I can beat that.
Really
I'm hoping
bad.
I can beat that. Oh, I did it.
Oh, darn, I saw it too, and I was getting hopeful. Okay.
Well, I'll take the play.
You sure?
Yeah, and I'll put this bird
Yeah, that's your
right there.
companion. You got
and
it.
get it out of the way.
Okay. Hopefully we run good.
You know what? I think this is acceptable. I'll keep it.
I will also keep this.
So for this opener, I'm a little concerned because it's light on resources. I've got 2 lands, I've got a breeding pool, and I've got a temple garden. I do have an abundant growth, so that's mana fixing, and it draws me a card. I've got an Ice Fang Quaddle, draws me a card. I've got Omnath, and I've got 2 Solitudes. I have some interaction, and I have a couple of cantrips. I think I'm willing to keep this. If I get 2 more lands, I'm great.
So my game 1 hand is not amazing, but I'm going to keep it. So we have 3 lands, 2 basic islands, and a Scalding Tarn. So it's not bad. For my creature department, I do have a Dragon Rage Channeler, I have a Ledger Shredder, and a Snapcaster Mage. So I do get a little bit of tempo cards, and speaking of, I do have 1 counterspell as my final card. Hand's not amazing, but it's definitely playable on the draw here. I'm going to see where it takes us.
All right, I'm gonna kick us off here.
Okay.
With a breeding pool untapped.
Okay.
So I go to 18. And I'm just gonna lead on to abundant growth.
You got it.
And I only have 1 choice of land.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card. I see. Well, you may go.
Something good. That was actually pretty good. I would like to play this fetch land. I would like to sacrifice it and shock myself with a Steam Vents.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 red and a Dragon Rage Channeler.
I see.
That would be my turn. Go ahead.
Oh.
Don't make me sad.
Untap.
Don't make me sad.
I'm gonna try, but ooh.
Don't make me sad. I have a family. Don't make me sad.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just going to. Man.
Pass.
No, let's not go there. I'll play a Temple Garden untapped.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I will pass.
Oh, okay, okay. I would like to draw.
Yep.
Interesting. Let's start with an island. Move to the combat phase of my turn.
You may.
Come in for a Mighty 1.
Well, before we go to blockers,
Okay.
I'd like to try and cast this Ice Fang Quaddle.
Your Ice Fang Quaddle is going to make me sad, but it resolves.
Okay, I'll draw a card.
Yes. I would like to put this in the graveyard.
I would like to block, yeah. Easy block.
I'm going to pay 2. Play a Ledger Shredder.
A Shredder, you said?
Yes.
Well, on your end step.
Yes.
Wait, no, I don't want to do it that way. I'm just going to untap and go to my turn.
Okay, sounds good. You don't want to cast your second spell on my turn?
No, I really don't. However, I would like to exile this Omnath, and I'd like to cast a Solitude Evoke.
Gain 1 life.
You sure do. Alrighty, that goes to the graveyard. This goes there. I will play a Basic Forest.
Okay.
I will tap said Basic Forest
Yep.
for an abundant growth.
You got it.
Put it here. Draw a card.
Replaces itself.
Interesting, interesting. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, these are Magic the Gathering cards. How many cards?
I have 4.
4. I think I'm just going to play a land and say go.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. Well.
Interesting. What do you got for me?
A Basic Plains.
I like this basics business.
For a white and a green.
Yes.
And then a blue and a red.
Yes.
It's an Omnath.
How about a counter spell in response?
Darn. That happens.
Okay.
I'll pass it to you after that.
End of your turn, I'll fetch for a tapped Steam Vents.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see what we can do. Interesting. Well, how about an Expressive Iteration?
That's a good card. It's gonna resolve.
Sick. 1, 2, 3. It's different. Put that there, put one of these into my hand and some bottom.
Okay.
And Expressive goes to the yard, and that means I am delirious.
I see.
We're going to play this bobble. I'm going to bobble you.
Okay. So you are going to see this card.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to play a land for the turn.
Okay.
Comes into play tapped. I will pass my turn.
All right.
On your upkeep, I'm also going to draw a card.
You sure are?
2. There we go.
Okay. And then I'm going to draw the card you know about.
Yes, which is an Unholy Heat.
It sure is. Well, I'm probably going to be really sad about this, but that's okay. Maybe. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand.
Okay.
And that Flooded Strand is immediately going to go to the graveyard and find me a basic island.
Sounds good. All right, make me sad.
I mean, I'm going to try.
That was a joke, man. That was a joke.
This is a large elemental.
With the trigger on the stack,
oh,
I would like to cast my own Unholy Heat, and I am delirious.
You sure are. Well, that's going to kill Titania, but yes. I am going to put this same Flooded Strand back into play.
You got it.
After that, I am all set.
Okay. Draw for the turn. Interesting. So I'm going to play a basic island.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass.
I don't love it. Okay.
Probably shouldn't, but hey.
It's a lot of mana you got up.
That is. That is a lot of mana. I have exactly 5 currently.
I see. Well,
I don't.
I'm going to play this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass.
At the end of your turn, I would like to cast an Archmage's Charm.
Okay.
Modes is I would like to draw 2 cards.
You sure you don't want to target me?
No, I'm good.
Well, then you can draw 2 cards.
Okay, cool. 2 cards. Okay, this goes to the graveyard. Go to my turn?
Yep.
How many cards?
I got 2.
2 cards, huh?
One of them is a known Unholy Heat.
It is. Well, in that case, how about a monkey?
It's a monkey.
And island number 3. I would like to pass my turn.
Well, on your end step, I am going to try and Unholy Heat your monkey.
Monkey goes to the graveyard.
All right. I will untap.
Yup.
I will draw.
Yup.
Ooh, that was a good draw.
Oh, that's not good for me.
I would like to cast Teferi.
I'm going to respond.
I'm sure you will.
I'd like to flash in a Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
I would like to target the counterspell that is in my graveyard.
Okay.
I would like to cast said counterspell. Targeting your Teferi.
It's got to happen. Yep.
Cool. You have 1 card left?
I have 1 card. And I will pass.
Sick beans. And don't ask me why the beans are sick, because I don't know.
I don't think anyone does.
Combat.
Yeah.
To you.
Sure, I'm taking 2. I'm at 13.
Second main phase, I think I'm actually just going to consider.
Okay.
I'd like to consider my options. I'm going to keep this and draw.
Okay.
And how about a expressive iteration?
Also good.
So 1, 2, and 3. Well, I'm going to show you that.
Okay.
Put this in my hand. Put this on the bottom there. I'm going to play the Steam Vents.
Okay.
And that's not a Steam Vents. That's a Scalding
Tarn, like we said.
I'm going to just cast a Mishra's Bauble.
Okay.
You have a fetch land?
I do.
I think I'm actually just going to bauble myself here.
Okay.
We see a card.
Okay.
I think I'm actually just going to sacrifice this and grab a tapped Steam Vents.
Okay, you got it.
So with my fetch land, I'm actually going to fail to find.
I see. Okay.
I'm just going to pass my turn.
On my upkeep, you're going to draw a card?
Yes, I am. And here's my 1.
Okay. And I'm drawing. Well, I hear this card is good.
It's a little annoying. Yeah, it happens.
I'll put it on the basic island.
You got it. You get the draw card.
So move that over here.
Yes.
And draw a card. Ooh, I see. You got 4 in hand.
I have 4 in hand. A mighty 4.
I'm just going to go ahead and say pass.
Okie dokie. I'm going to draw for the turn. Interesting. Go to combat. 2.
I would like to, before blockers, cast an Endurance.
Oh, that's bad.
That's the idea.
Endurance, come on. That is the worst card he could possibly play. It resets my graveyards, makes my Murktides worse, makes all my Delirium cards worse. Like, his endurance blocking my snap here, this is so bad for me. This is really rough. Yeah, who's the target?
You, sir. You put those cards on the bottom.
Yup, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And yeah.
May I move to blockers?
You may.
Oh, well, I'd like to block here.
Snappy dies, snappy dies. I'd like to go to my second main phase.
You sure may.
I would like to play a Ledger Shredder.
That's a Ledger Shredder.
And that has 2 damage marked on it, right?
It does.
Lightning Bolt. I get a trigger. My second spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw a card.
You are.
I'm going to discard a card.
The Bolt will resolve, and this goes to the graveyard.
Yep, and this gets no counters because I discarded a land.
Okay.
I would like to play a Dragon's Rage Channeler.
You got it.
And then play a Steam Vents tapped.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. I will untap.
Yes, sir. No longer delirious. Very sad about that.
Well.
Very sad about that.
Yeah, I completely understand. I would like to pay 5.
Okay.
And cast a Solitude.
Target.
The Ledger Shredder.
I will gain 1 life.
You sure will. This is gonna, unfortunately, make me empty-handed, but I'll play a Misty Rainforest.
Okay, sounds good.
Because I'm not really hiding much. I will just
fair.
pass the turn.
All right, let's untap here and draw. Huh. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Targeting your Solitude. I get a Surveil trigger.
You do.
I'm actually going to put this 3rd Lightning Bolt in the graveyard.
Okay, makes good sense. Solitude is dead.
Yes, I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 1.
Tragically, I am going to 12.
I'm going to play a big dragon.
Great. Love that.
I think I'm just going to exile 3 instants. So then I have to pay 5 for it. And here's 5.
Okay.
So this gets 3 +1/+1 counters on it.
It is a 6/6.
I would like to pass my turn with also no cards in my hand.
On your end step,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to sacrifice my Flooded Strand to get a tapped Sacred Foundry.
You got it.
Step, I'm also going to go to 10,
Yep.
and this Misty Rainforest is going to find me a tapped Stomping Ground.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to untap.
Yep. I realize now I overpaid for this, but I have no cards in my hand, so it does not matter.
Yeah, you're not holding up mana for
Nope.
something. I will draw.
Yep.
That's an interesting one. I would like to pay 3 mana.
Are we seeing a Yorion in the hand?
We are, in fact, putting Yorion into my hands.
Sounds good.
And look, I've got 5 mana left, so I'll put Yorion on the stack.
How many cards do you get to draw?
It looks like 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
So all these are tapped. I'm going to exile 3 copies of Abundant Growth.
good. Yep. Are we going immediately to the end step here?
We are, and I'm going to choose this land, and the other basic
land?
forest.
Yeah, you got it.
To get some Abundant Growths, and I will draw 3 cards.
That's pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh boy.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. So, Yorion, this 4/5 flyer, has a busted enter the battlefield effect. I get to draw 3 cards off of these Abundant Growths that really weren't doing much at this point. I've found plenty of lands. But Ancestral Recall on a 4/5 flyer, that's something Arven doesn't have a lot of ways to deal with. I'm now very far ahead on card advantage, and if I can find ways to flicker some things or just put more elementals to play, I can lock this game up. Still on end step.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not good for me.
Yeah, no.
It's not good for me at all.
I think that...
Am I gonna gain 6 life here?
I think that you're going to gain 6 life, and I'm going to exile a Teferi.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
And I will pass.
That does go away.
Yeah, it does. It does die.
I go to 23.
You do.
Draw for the turn. Well, found a Ledger Shredder.
That's a Ledger Shredder.
I will pass.
Okay.
Because I'm not delirious and I don't have to attack.
That's true.
I need you to play 2 spells, please.
I just may, but you might not like the order in which they are played.
Can you, like... Oh...
I'll draw.
Yes.
That That was an extremely good draw.
This is...
So here's the thing, Arven.
Uh-huh.
I have a prismatic ending, and I'll do it for 2 colors.
Oh, Darcy.
Oh, no, that one.
That makes me very sad.
I also would like to play the loveliest of 4-color elementals.
That's bad.
I will draw a card.
That's really bad. Yeah, I have no cards in hand. It's really bad, guys.
I would like to go to combat.
I'll go to 19.
You sure will.
Ow.
It gets better, though.
No, it doesn't.
Second main phase. I'd like to tap for a white.
Okay.
I'd like to ephemerate my Yorion. Goes away, comes back.
Our lovely editor, can you make my face sad now?
So this will go to exile for rebound. I will target the 3 Abundant Growths and the Omnath.
Yeah, it's...
The Abundant Growths will come back on the same thing on my end step.
Yeah.
And I will also draw off Omnath. So I'll draw 4 cards.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And 4. After that, I am all done.
Okay. Huh. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's how many cards do you have in hand?
I got 5 cards.
Well, I guess I'm playing this. I'm not exiling anything. I'm just hard casting it.
Sure. You got it.
I'd like to pass my turn.
Okay. On your end step,
yeah.
I'll tap for a red.
Yes.
And I will play a lightning bolt. I'd like to kill, yes, that one.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're in
serious trouble.
We're in a lot of trouble.
All right, I'll untap. I'll draw.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, that was a pretty good draw.
Really?
For the sake of speeding it up a little bit, play a run in 6.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna call it there because you have like 5 cards in hand. Your board's insane.
I'm doing minimum 8 damage a turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just move on to game 2.
All right, sounds good. All right, so getting into sideboarding here. We're each doing 4 cards in, 4 cards out.
Yup.
Endurance.
Good against
Real good against you.
Yeah.
It gets rid of your graveyard. I got a 3/4 with reach.
What is
has flash. Lots of good things.
Yeah.
Veil of Summer. Real good against you. Counters your counters. Effectively counters your counters. Draws me a card.
Yeah.
Feels really nice. I can also use it before playing something to force you to respond to that. Ice Fang Quaddle. Dies to everything. Not feeling very good. Obsidian Charmaw. I might hit one of your red sources, but frankly, I don't feel good about that.
No.
And then Titania dies to Lightning Bolt and just isn't doing enough for 5 mana compared to other things I could play.
I don't disagree with you. On my end, I'm bringing in 2 moon effects, in Blood Moon and Magus of the Moon. So these are okay against you. You are 4 colors, makes your fetches awkward, but you have Abundant Growth, so it's more of a tempo card. I'm also bringing in Dress Down, because everything you play has an ETB effect. And 1 Subtlety. Subtlety is good when you're playing stuff I can't really deal with, and I just wanted you to do it later on. The cards that just kind of get outclassed is I'm already playing multiple bolts, and I have heat, so I'm just taking that out. Spell Pierce is awkward late game. I never want to see it. Snappy, again, these are just better. And Brazen Borrower, your elementals going back to your hand doesn't seem great for me.
No.
So that's coming out, and I honestly think I kind of like the board.
Yep. All right, let's get into game 2.
Let's do it. Okay, you can have the even turns.
But I wanted to go first again.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this is a no-go. Yeah, this is a no-go.
I'm willing to keep this hand.
Okay.
All right, so game 2. I know that Arven's brought in moon effects. That makes this mana base a little difficult. I do have a basic. It's a Plains. I also have a Sacred Foundry and a Breeding Pool and a Flooded Strand. I wish that Flooded Strand was a green fetch so I could get a second green source for this Endurance that I have in my hand, but I'm going to live with what I got. I do have a Prismatic Ending, and I do have an Eladamri's Call, so I have more answers as we go forward. Hopefully this hand's good enough.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. 3 and 7.
Hopefully a good 6.
Yeah, much better than my first hand. I think I'm going to bottom this card.
Okay.
Okay, so my game 2 hand, I did have to mulligan, but my 6 is pretty good. I have 2 lands. I have a Spire Bluff Canal and a Scalding Tarn. For my creature department, I do have a Ragavan and a Ledger Shredder, so those should be pretty good for me here. Now, my spell department, I do have a Consider and one Expressive Iteration. Now, unfortunately, I did have to mulligan, so I had an Archmage's Charm, which currently I cannot cast, and I'm guessing this Ragavan's going to die, so that's just going to go to the bottom here. All right, so I'm going to lead things off with a Spirebluff Canal.
Okay.
And a monkey.
It's a monkey.
I would like to pass my turn.
Okay. I would like to draw a card.
Okay.
It was a decent draw.
Oh,
I'm going to play a basic.
Okay.
And I'm going to tap it for white.
Okay.
And I'm going to put that monkey in exile.
Makes me sad.
Got to do what I got to do. Go ahead.
Let's play this fetch land. I'm going to sacrifice and grab a basic island.
Okay.
Well, you got rid of one of my creatures.
Okay.
So let's play a Lettuce Shredder.
Oh.
Go ahead. Sorry, Lettuce Shredder.
Yeah, that's a thing. I'll draw. Okay. I think that here I'm going to...
Make me sad. Or cast 2 spells. I kind of like you casting 2 spells.
Yeah, I get that. I'm going to play a Flooded Strand.
You got it.
And then I think I just want to out-tempo the tempo deck. So I'm going to evoke a Solitude, exiling Eladamri's Call.
I take 1.
Well,
I'm sorry, I gain 1. I don't take 1. I go back up to 20.
You'd rather go to 20. After that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Yeah, if that card said take 1 instead, oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. How about an Expressive?
That's fine.
1, 2, and 3. Ugh, I want all of these. I want all of these. Here's the issue. I want all of these.
That's understandable.
Expressive Iteration, so brutal. So I see 3 cards. I see my Ledger Shredder, I see my Magus of the Moon, and I also get to see a Dress Down. I don't want to see those in the same pile of cards unless I can cast all of them. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't even cast any of them. It's just a cantrip instead of drawing multiple cards. But with the way the board is set up and what lands he has, I chose to take Magus of the Moon because hopefully that can get me back into this game. And I have multiple Ledger Shredders, so that's just going to go away. And hopefully this is good enough, but I'm really not happy about it. Okay. I think I'm going to be sad. That's what I think. I don't know. I really don't know. I think we're going to put this in my hand, put this in exile, put this on the bottom. This Ledger Shredder is just going to go immediately into exile here, because I cannot cast it.
Makes sense.
I'm going to shock myself with a Steam Vents.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, well, on your end step, I'll sacrifice my Flooded Strand, and I think what I want here is a... This is an interesting one, but I think I want a Spara's Headquarters.
You got it.
Alrighty, I'll untap.
Okay.
And I'll draw. Well, I think what I want to do here is go to 17.
Okay.
By playing this here Breeding Pool.
Okay.
And then I want to pass the turn to you.
End of your turn. How about we play one little card and consider?
Consider is fine.
I don't really want this, so I'm going to just draw. Okay, I'd like to go to my turn.
Yep.
Sick beans. I am not delirious.
3/4 of the way there.
Yes. Well, how about a Magus?
I'd like to respond.
Yeah, Magus is on the stack.
I'd like to flash in an Endurance.
Yes, I'm going to shuffle.
And I'll put your graveyard on the bottom of your library.
I'm going to play a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not enter tapped.
It does not.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll untap.
You're 3 mountains and plains.
Well, 2 mountains and a plains.
Oh, yes, 2 mountains and a plains. Are we going to see a 3rd mountain here?
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't have to shock that one. I think here I just want to go
I got no
on the beat down. And after that, I'm going to pass.
Okay. Draw for the turn? Well, let's start here.
Mm-hmm.
Tap like so.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay. So, I think we are going to show you this channeler.
Okay.
Put this in my hand and this on the bottom.
Yep. That's a thing.
And I'm just going to cast Said Darcy.
Yeah, it makes sense.
After that, how many cards?
I got 3.
You got 3. Go to combat.
Yeah.
2.
Sure, I'm taking 2. We're both at 15.
Pass.
All right, I'll untap.
Yep.
And I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mountain.
Yes, it is.
You know what mountains let me cast, Arven?
On a very unfortunate Fury.
A Fury.
Yeah.
1/2.
Yeah.
1/2.
Dead.
So going into this turn, my hand is super awkward. I have an Endurance, no green card for it. I have a Solitude, no white card for it. And I have a Fury, no red card for it. I draw a 5th land. It's a mountain. That lets me cast Fury. Arven is way behind now. Killing off both his Darcy and his Magus means that I'm not locked for colors anymore, and I have way too much power in play. I don't know how he's coming back from this. Everything's back to being what it was.
Yes.
I would like to go to combat, though.
Sure, I'll
put you to 12.
Yep.
And after that, I'm all done.
Need something. That wasn't that. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay. Channeler.
Mm-hmm. Darcy's good.
How many cards?
I got 2.
2. Strange as this is, I'm going to play an Adawara.
Okay.
I think that will be my turn.
Okay. I'll untap.
Yes.
This Windswept Heath no longer taps for mana.
Does not. I needed to dodge Fury, and it didn't. Feels bad.
Yeah. I mean, I had to draw a land, so.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll play another Windswept Heath.
Yeah, that one's no longer a mountain.
That is correct. I would like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'd like to attack for 9.
Dead to a bolt this way? Very unfortunate. I'm going to put Darcy under the bus here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
You take 3?
Yep. Go to 9.
After that, I'm just going to pass the turn to you.
I would like to draw 3 cards at the end of your turn.
You know what? That happened.
Okay.
2 cards.
2 cards, yes. 1.
Pay 3 mana.
2. Yes.
You're good, buddy.
And I'm going to consider as well.
Sure, that's fine.
We like this. I'm going to draw this.
Before you untap,
Yes.
though, let's put all of those on the bottom of your
got it.
library again.
Bottom. They go.
Just make you work a little harder.
Yeah. Draw for the turn. Let's play a Shredder.
Okay.
Go away.
That's very fair.
I get a trigger.
You do.
Draw. I'm actually going to pitch a bolt.
Okay.
This does get bigger.
It does.
Now it blocks profitably.
It does.
I would like to play a land for the turn.
That makes sense.
That is my turn.
On your end step, I'll
sir.
sacrifice one of these Windswept Heaths, and I will get a... I think I'm just going to get a basic forest.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, I'm going to untap.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw for the turn. Ooh, that's a decent one. It's a decent one. But I think what we want to start with is playing a Solitude.
Okay, I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2. And then I'm going to untap.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Solitude happens.
I'm going to target this.
Yeah, I gain
You do
2
gain
life.
2.
And I essentially
Go to
just
11.
take 4.
Yep. So you will be 6, which will take you down to 5.
Yep, unfortunately.
After that, I'm going to fetch, and I will find a... this is a weird one. I'm going to find an untapped Stomping Ground.
You got it.
With this, I'm going to play an Oath of Nissa.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. Miss?
I didn't miss.
Darn.
It's a decision point, but in all honesty, you know, I think that this one's pretty okay.
Yeah, that one's really good.
So I think we'll take that.
That one's really good.
And with the rest on the bottom, it'll be your go.
We're gonna need one heck of a draw.
Yep, you need a little bit of help here.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Let's see. Put me to 4. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to cast this very big Murktide. It's gonna be a 5/5.
It is.
I'm going to play a land for the turn.
Oh, a fetch land, I see.
Yeah, and I am currently dead on board.
Yeah, yep.
Let's.
Thank you for the games, Arven.
Yeah,
wow.
some good games.